health and safe protocols, having tested positive for COVID-19. Here he is.
Especially the live ball one seemed like a major problem.
Yeah, that's something that we've been talking about our whole playoffs. Now, so not just tonight, and even not just this series. We just have to be more conscious of taking care of the ball. We have to understand that their length and their athleticism is an advantage that they have. Their quickness, and we have to settle down on the offense end of the floor, try to limit them, because when you have turnovers like we did tonight, especially early on, it kind of snowballs, and it gets them out in transition, gives them confidence, and it kind of deflates us a little bit as the game goes along.
Mike, what just kind of was your message for the team after that game?
It's one game, I can't remember what game. Game 3, we won 140 something or whatever, and so it's one game. We know they're a good team. They got their backs against the wall. They're going to come out and fight and scrap, and we know we can play better. Our guys know exactly what they did out there, and they know what they can do to be better the next time we step out on the floor. But it's one game. Don't get discouraged. Don't get down. We're going to go back in front of our home fans and see if we can get this done.
Mike, what is that? I mean, it was a 55-point deficit. Are there any possible ramifications from losing like that, even though it is one game, and maybe the hope the other team gets, or is there anything? Is it worse because it was in that fashion, I guess?
In my opinion, not at this point in the year. I think everybody understands what's at stake, and so whether you lose by 25 or you lose by 50, it's at the end of the day, it's one game, and we all have to feel that and understand it, and hopefully we can channel some of that energy into this next game.
Otto Porter missed the second half with right foot soreness, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Was that precautionary because of the score, or is there a concern he might, miss Game 6?
No, I'm not sure. I just know that I was told that he was out. So I have to check double R on that.
Got you. You did go with Bielitsa. I guess just what went into that decision?
I mean, they hammered us on the boards, and that was one of the things that we felt we've done a pretty good job of during this series so far. We knew they're bigger than us. We knew they have a lot of long athletes, and we knew that they attack the glass at a high rate. And so I just wanted to throw Belly out there to see if his size can limit some of their offensive rebounding while still spacing the floor a little bit.
You alluded to what I was just going to ask, which is the rebounding. You, as you said, have been really holding your own in that area so far. So what changed? And it was just them being more physical, or was it something else, especially on the offensive boards?
Yeah, part of it was their physicality. I thought they were extremely physical tonight, and then part of it too. I mean, we've had an alertness or an awareness when it came to hitting bodies and boxing people out early, and we didn't have that tonight. There were too many times throughout the course of the game that their bigs or even their wings just kind of ran by us, and we turned and look, and they're jumping over us at the rim and coming up with the rebound. So we have to do a better job of going and seeking a body and boxing them out early, and hope that one of our teammates gets the rebound.
You talked about, your message to the team was that this is just one game.
Right.
But at some point, being down 55 and the way that the game was going, it had to have been demoralizing in this kind of atmosphere with the fans cheering for Memphis and everything. How do you guys flush this win down and bounce back from it?
I mean, the reality of it is you just kind of like when you're in the bathroom. You just kind of grab the switch and push it down, and it just goes right down the toilet. And it's kind of how we're going to do this one. Obviously we're going to watch the film and try to learn and grow from it, but at the end of the day, like I said, our guys, they understood what happened out there. So there's no need to overreact. We'll come out, we'll play better Friday in front of our home crowd and see if we can get this win to close out. We know that they're a desperate team. Their back's against the wall, and we have to meet their energy in that regard.
Mike, offensively for your offense, what is their two bigs in the paint lineup? Like, what kind of problems do they present for you on offense?
A lot of problems, we're not getting to the rim as cleanly as we have in the past, with Steven Adams down there. And then, they're long too, so not only are we having problems at times finishing, but if we go too deep with our penetration, their length and their activity, they're getting a lot of deflections. And so, we have to get off the ball sooner on our penetration. We have to cut sometimes, and we have to relocate. We can't just stand and wait for the ball, because they're very good at helping and then getting back out in the passing lane. So if we relocate, we'll get some good looks once we do that.
Great, thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, guys.
More